call. Guys, I'm going to keep this one short. It's a nice, lovely Sunday morning today. Got a lot of wonderful things on my plate to do today and to accomplish. And I want to keep this short. I want to keep this powerful. I'm going to wait for a few seconds and make sure that the audio is working before I let this rip, because this is an important lesson. This is one that is foundational to how I view the world and how I view myself. And I think it is something that you all need to understand on a fundamental level. So I'm going to wait. Okay, audio is working. Excellent. If it starts to lag or anything, let me know in the chat. I want to make sure that this lesson goes through to you guys. So, obviously, updates are happening inside the campus. Obviously, things are happening. Keep an eye on the announcements channel. It's always weird. I have people come into the Ask Professor Andrew channel and be like, hey, the stage chats are gone. What happened? Bro, just go look at the announcements channel. The information is there. If you guys ever have questions about things changing the campus, go to the announcements channel. It will show you what is happening. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about today's lesson. I had a student come in yesterday. He came into the channel and he asked me a question. And I've talked to the student a couple times before, and he's struggled with discipline in the past. And he had this long message, this super long message about how, he's tried thinking about his why and thinking about his purpose, and he's done this and he's done that, and he's tried scheduling the day, but he's tried all these things to try and get the work done, right? But for some reason, he hasn't been able to. It's just like, when it comes time to actually do it, he can't, right? It's too hard. And I realized pretty quickly into that message that there was a core misunderstanding in his mind about what discipline is, about what growth is, about what it means to be a man, that was just off inside of his brain. So I gave him a message, I gave him an answer, and I'm going to give you guys some of the same insights today because I want to make sure none of you have fallen for this great lie, this great deception that has been placed over you guys from a very young age. There's a foundational belief that you've got to fix if you ever want to be successful in life. Now, I've kind of given away some of it with the title of this video. I say that there is no easy path, right? The hard path is never easy. The path of progress and success is never actually easy. But I want you guys to understand what this means. Like, a lot of you think that you are disciplined or would like to be disciplined, but I don't think any of you truly know what discipline actually means, right? Discipline means actually being in agony, but doing it anyways, right? And I don't mean like truly suffering, but like the things that you're doing are going to be difficult. Some of you, it seems, are waiting for the path forward to be easy, for rainbows and daisies, and for it to just be easy to do your outreach, or easy to write good copy. Just when it's if I do some things and sleep right and change my schedule and this, then it'll be easy to do the right thing. I'm here to tell you, if you're actually pushing forward and you're on the bleeding edge of your personal development, if you're truly doing the things that are going to create value in this world, it is going to be difficult. It is going to feel difficult, and in the moment you are not going to want to do that thing. It's gonna burn your brain, and you're not gonna want to do it because that's actually difficult, right? That's actually difficult. And it's when you push through that, that's when you actually create value. That's when you say, you know what? I'm gonna feel how I feel, but I'm going to do it anyways. When you can truly embrace that, that's true discipline. Some people think that they're disciplined because they work out all the time, right? Because they go to the gym, because they lift weights, because they box. I'm here to tell you, just working out of the gym does not mean that you're disciplined. Doing physical exercise is fun. It releases endorphins, not orphans. It doesn't really, imagine it releases orphans into the world. It releases endorphins right into your body. It feels good. True physical training is something that you dread. You wake up and you think, oh man, I have to do this today. And it's like the second thought that you think, and it's just looming in your brain. That's true training, right? Going and working out of the gym is fun, right? And a lot of you guys have equated the two in your mind. You've thought that discipline is going to be this world where when you do things that are like the things you need to do, they're going to be fun. That's not how it is. The things that you have to do are going to be difficult, and you're going to kind of dread having to do them. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Ask Professor Andrew channel, the first 10 seconds is absolute agony. Me sitting down to answer questions inside of that channel is absolute agony. Because there's like a million of them, and some of them are pretty pointless and need some help, and like they're very clearly answered in the announcements channel or the frequently asked questions channel, or that's definitely answered in the step 2 video number 3, right? Like, so there's some of it, but like sitting down and like doing the discipline of it, spending the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours it takes to do it, I don't want to do it. Like, part of me is like, no, Andrew, like, don't do it. Go walk around or read a book or something else, right? But I do it anyways because I know I need to do it. And then about 10 seconds in, 15 seconds in, boom, I'm in the zone. You have to realize that writing good copy, doing hard work, developing yourself, reviewing swipe file copy, actually developing yourself, reviewing your own stuff and finding your weaknesses, it's going to feel like agony the first 10, 15 seconds, and you have to push through it. So if you're sitting around waiting for life and the path forward to be easy, to be rainbows and sunshine, and I just like effortlessly am a G. That's not how this works. You have to literally forge yourself through pain and trauma to become better. That is how you know you're on the bleeding edge, right? And after a while, you get to the point where you can do those things that seem difficult before and agonizing, and they're just normal for you now. And then you get to the point where it's just easy. And then but then there's something new that you're working on. And then that's the new agony. That's the new thing you're pushing yourself at. And I'm not talking about this from like a masochistic David Goggins style, like break your body because that's fun. I'm talking about this from that's just how you know where your path of development is. It's an indicator. Guys, you have to realize, as a man, you were bred and designed for war, for living in the wilderness, high in the mountains, fighting other tribes like in saber-toothed tigers and stuff. Your life was supposed to be difficult. You're barely supposed to scrape enough calories together to survive. It wasn't supposed to be a nice life, easy of abundance. That's for people that live back in civilization. That's for the soft poets and soft, fat rulers of the world, right? Like that's what that kind of life is for. If you want life to be like that, that is not this path. For a man, you are born and bred for war and adversity and difficulty and struggle and conquest, and you have to embrace that. You can't just sit around and wait for the path forward to be easy. You must go move forward anyways and conquer regardless. That's what life truly is. And you'll find that once you push past that initial resistance, you hit this zone of euphoria where it's great and you can just rock and roll and make things happen. So guys, if you find yourself struggling to get stuff done each day, if you're having a hard time being disciplined, you're probably just waiting for things to get easy. And you need to realize on a fundamental level, the easy path will never take you where you want to go. The path of least resistance is a one-way ticket to depression and mediocrity. The hard path, the difficult path is where you should go. So if you're sitting around waiting for the difficult path to get easy, you're going to wait a long time because that's not how nature works. So embrace difficulty, embrace difficult training, embrace difficult work, embrace the uncomfortable nature of the bleeding edge of your development. Push through that, and that's how you're going to get what you want out of this life. Guys, it's been a good call. It's been good ideas. Hopefully this is something you guys can take and apply. Look for where you're trying to avoid hard work in your life and double down on it, because I'm telling you that's where you're going to experience your growth. It's been a good call. Good ideas. Hope you guys all take this and use this today. Let's go out. Let's get it. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.